Hi guys. I'd figure I'd give you something really cute to look at so you can focus on the light of the candle while we discuss a few things. Yes, get your popcorn and soda, tea, whatever you drink. Sorry. If you think of any questions, just holler. Okay, so as usual, this is going to be a lot of stuff in one video. And let me just start by answering AS, your questions. And we'll keep it rolling from there, okay? So, this is going to get kind of deep. And, as always, funny. Because that's just how I roll. So, come on, y'all. Roll with me. I am happy that you younger ones are asking questions. Though I wish that you felt comfortable enough to ask your own parents. Just saying, I'm not out to tell anybody's business to anybody else, but I have to be honest with you. Just like I got to make my disclaimer, you know, parents, you could sit down and listen to your kids because they come to me. I don't tell them anything that I wouldn't tell my own children, plus a little less, because let's face it, I wouldn't lie to my kids and say, oh, they shouldn't hear cussing, and they shouldn't hear about sex, and they shouldn't hear about drugs. Yeah, they should, because that's how they learn. If psychologists say, if they're old enough to know, if they're old enough to ask, they're old enough to know. So, but I know everybody isn't me, so no, I don't put everything out there. And I always end up saying, ask your mom and dad. Even if you hate them, go ask them anyway. And I hope you can hear me well enough because it's warm here right now. I'm warm and I got my fan on, so I hope you can hear me pretty good. So, I am going to start out by saying, oops, I gotta put that down. Oh, send, press send, Tosh, duh. It's my channel. I talk about what I feel comfortable talking about. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, or you think I'm wrong, just leave a link to your video. Yeah, and I say that because, you know, a lot of people, they want to complain about shit, but they don't make no videos saying, I mean, it's called a discussion, not even a debate. I'm not here to debate anybody on anything because I know what I know, and that's all I talk about. Be it you want to come at me, you know, talking out the side of your neck, well, it's really da-da-da. No, that's not my experience. My experience is what's in these 4,000 videos. Okay, well, probably more than that by now, but anyway. Okay, so my first question for AS is how to learn to listen to our intuition more. Oh, maybe about numbers. Wait a minute, hold on. Intuition, as a lot of people like to call it. I think of it like a first grade word. You know, in first grade you use certain words, and in college you use words altogether other. So, your spiritual gifts, I'll just call it that. When you learn to listen to them, you listen all the time. I never shut it off. I shut off spirits when they don't need to be talking to me all the time, like when I'm in the shower, when I'm sleeping, when I'm resting, when I have company, because I tend to talk out loud. And then people are like, what the hell are you, who are you? You talking to me? And I'm like, no, I was talking to spirits. Oh, you in therapy? Yes, I am. Thank you. How did you know? Oh, okay. It's just like any other muscle. You learn to use it, and then you use it every day. I encourage you to only use it a little time every day, because I don't like talking about this. There's lots of other people that talk about the other side of spirituality, the side that I consider not as nice as this side. I'll put it that way. And I don't. Yeah, that's not my purpose for being to talk about that. It is my purpose for being to tell you you need to take caution in how much, how deep, how long, things like that you could go as a beginner, intermediate, and I can't think of the word after immediate, but you know what I mean. You don't even have to put it in comments. So as a beginner, I teach my students to only tune in for 2 minutes a day for the first week. Okay? After that, then I bump it up to 5 minutes, and then I bump it up to whatever spirits tell me to bump it up to. So, see, she wanted silver for that. The first week, in that 2 minutes of being still, I tell you to have one question. Just try this. Have one question before you go to bed. Ask the question, if you can, out loud to your spirit guides, teachers, loved ones, whoever. Okay? Then that's good. You have to just keep asking that one question all the time until you get an answer. And then when you get an answer, in your dream state, I don't mean going into meditation, okay? Write it down so you don't forget it. Write down the experience and, how it happened and da-da-da-da-da, all that good stuff. Write all that good stuff down, okay? Then that's like a little baby step in learning how to use your intuition more. Or if you're able to not drive yourself crazy by saying, "What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?" and just let them talk, just let them talk, because they're always talking to us. You just can't see it. You just can't see it yet. But trust me, they're talking. Just trust me. Just trust me, okay? They have to. It's their job too. They have a job to do too. It's not like you just roaming around heaven doing nothing, walking footloose and fancy free in your diapers. It's not about that. They have school. We have school. Your school is to have skin. You chose to have skin. You have skin. And you say, well, yeah, but I don't like this lesson. Well, that's tough. You chose that too. Do you think I chose my lesson to lose my daughter and to get raped, beaten, sodomized? I have to take responsibility for myself and say yes. So it's all good. It's all good. Don't go no, don't go don't comment about that either. I don't need no more comments about that. Okay, you can if you want to. I don't care. Because it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I lived to tell about it, and I learned how to kick ass. So hey, that's a really good lesson, I think. Not a bad lesson to learn. Wouldn't you like to not be afraid of anything ever? Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Sorry, gotta go order some wire. I ran out of wire, so your package might take a while to get to you. But she usually has me my wire in 3 days, so I'm ordering it right now. So it's those little things that you think don't add up or don't matter or whatever, but they do. Every little thought matters to spirit, because thought is the deed done. You're kidding me. You don't have square wire? No, please don't tell me that. Sorry, guys. So if you're constantly thinking, damn, who could I take advantage of next, then that's where your spirit is going to go. And like you people say, karma is a bitch. I don't use the word karma because I don't think about it at all. I just put out good, so there's nothing ever for me. And I'm sure I've done a couple of things probably not as nice as I could have. So therefore, I have lived a very good life. And you say, yeah, Tasha, but you just said some guy beat you and left you for dead. Well, I'm alive, so what? That was 50 years ago. Okay, that was 35 years ago. Look at all the good I've had in 35 years. Enough to drown that out. So hey, it's no big thing. No big thing anymore. It was that time, and yes, I went to therapy for 5 years and got over it. Now I love everybody again. All men. Love all men. Yes, I do. So, it's just how you choose to look at it, just like anything else. How do you choose to look at life? How do you choose to look at, your boss, your sisters, your brothers, all of that gets wrapped up in a great big huge foil ball of spiritualism, I think. Okay, so because if you look at your boss as a evil bitch, then what are you? We only see in others what we see in ourselves. So, I'm meeting a lot of younger people now that complain about older people. Well, we're just slow because we're cautious. That's all. We're just cautious. That's it. So it's good to be cautious, because cautious means you'll have more time later without falling down, bumping your face, or breaking a hip or something, Okay, anyway, stay on point, Tasha. So one way to learn is just to ask a question every night before you go to bed. Then when you get the answer, there's other steps after that, but you need to take my class to find out what that is. Numbers, what do they mean when you see them all the time? Well, there's a book I think Dorian Virtue wrote on angelic numbers. Look that up. Certain numbers depend on certain things. I'm not into numerology, but I'll tell you this about that. It's a really nice gift. It's a really nice gift to have from Spirit when you look at the clock and it's 1:11 or 11:11 or 3:33. Just say thank you. Yes, just say thank you. Just say thank you. Okay, just say thank you. Go find Dorian's book on angelic numbers. Okay, we'll get to the toughie. Portals. Well, there's good portals and there's not as good portals. I'll just put it that way. But, sorry, I forgot to order my wire. What other wire do I need? Alright, when my granny had seances in her bathroom, and just like on TV, sometimes there would be that portal. Dang. That would open up, and and you know about trumpets? Well, trumpets are that spiritual thing where Spirit puts gifts in the trumpet and then it falls out on the floor. But you're not supposed to touch it, Granny says, because those are for the spirits, from the spirits. But they're just like saying thank you to you physical people, okay? So I've seen those type of portals, and the other type of portals I have seen are where not so good stuff comes out. Demons that try to take over you or your house. Sorry, but I gotta tell you. Dang it. Hate it when I don't get the wire that I want. Sorry. And those are not fun, because then you have to take a lot of energy and time, first of all, to figure out why it's there, what does it want, and how to get rid of it. So the last time, of course, I called for help, because I don't ever try to do nothing, alone, because that's what God put other people here for. So I called on 4 other friends, and we got together and thank God managed to close the portal so this person would stop having so much negativity in their house, and also to fix it to where it stopped trying to have sex with her. And then in another case, I was able to do one with myself because it wasn't a very big portal. I could see it, of course, even before the person knew. They just knew that they had a string of bad luck. Well, you guys know I don't believe in that, so it was just not a fun time then for them, because for me, I'm the type of person, I don't get scared till after it's done, and then I'm like, wow, did we just do that? Or like example, when my mom went missing, I'm just so focused on it until it's done. Then I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I just lived through that. Did that really happen? I cry later. I don't cry at the beginning, so that was interesting. So those are portals that I know about. Yes, I do know that there's other portals, like when it comes to aliens and leaving your body, stuff like that. The alien thing, see, aliens just come directly to me, so, but I know that they come through a lot of portals to other people that do readings. They don't come to me like that. They just like peer in front of my face like you're sitting here now. So I don't know. I haven't had that experience. And I have not had the portal thing experience personally happen to me, because wherever I move, I clean that bitch first. Yes, ain't nothing in this space up in here except George, and he better not come down from there. If he goes past the broom, he's dead. Yeah, George is the daddy long legs that lives up in the corner. Well, I have to call him something. So okay, so that's it about portals. If you have any more questions about that, I'll do another one later. Okay, so moving on to grounding and ungrounding. Okay, so a lot of people know about grounding, but I don't think too many speak on ungrounding. Okay, so this is how I do it. I like to ground myself in a huge redwood tree. Okay, they go 300 feet in the air, and they go 300 or 400 feet in the ground. So this big body is pretty safe. So what I do is, okay, you got to imagine me. So I'm this way, and you're the tree. So I back up into the tree. My doorkeeper is here, and my high guard teacher is on the other side. I'm in the middle. So I walk into the tree, turn around, sit down in my perfectly made hand seat that I made mentally, and I'm looking out so I can see myself, I can see my doorkeeper, and I can see my master teacher that are there protecting my body, right? And so sometimes it changes. It always changes, so don't think anything's going to ever stay the same. Sometimes I go take the elevator down, and then I go out. The doors of the tree open up, and I go out into my beautiful park that I made up in my head. And sometimes I go up to a different park. I don't know. I just go whichever direction they take me. Okay, so back to grounding. So I believe in being still, which is just you go. I tell you, go sit on the toilet. Go sit on the toilet for 2 minutes. Be still. Okay. Being still is sit on the toilet, you envision yourself in your favorite place. If it's the beach, if it's the bar, if it's the park, if it's the sand, if it's the seashore, if it's the, what's that thing on the beach called? The boardwalk. Wherever your all-time favorite place is to be, go there. And then I walk my students through, a light 2-minute being still, not the same as meditation. Just being still, you visualize your perfect place, and you're there, and you can just go and let that conversation you just had with the boss wear off. Or if Tasha pissed you off, you can go to the toilet, sit down, instantly go to your safe place and tune in for 2 minutes, and then wipe and go. Whitewash and go. So that's being still, okay? And then next to being still is protecting yourself. So let's say you go out the door to go to work. So you're on the toilet in the morning when you first wake up. You're going to be still. Say your prayers, blessings, whatever. And then you take your shower and you get dressed, ready to go. So on your way out the door, you put this film in the door. And as you walk through the door, you're filming yourself with protection. Protective energy, okay? And that's protection, not grounding. This is just me. Whatever somebody else says, I don't care about. I don't know nothing about nobody else. Just what my grannies taught me. So then you're slightly protected all day, every day. Okay? Now then you come back home. You walk back through your door. You can leave your shield go because you should be protected in your own home. And if you're not, you need to fix that. Sage, black tourmaline, crystals, stuff. Okay? So you sit down, you eat dinner, you ready to watch TV and settle down. So we're sitting down on the couch and we're going to ground. So a lot of people ground like this. There's lots of ways. This is not the only way. I'm not the end all be all. So let's say you sit down on your favorite comfortable chair and you're nice and relaxed and your hands are up and your feet are flat on the floor, or you're lying down as long as you don't fall asleep. So you take your tailbone and you just envision it going all the way into the ground. I'm talking about like to the middle of the earth, not just 2 feet down. Okay? And for those of you that are going to ask me the silly question, yes, if you live in an apartment building, you got to make sure it goes all down the floors. Okay? I mean, you know, you guys are out there. I know. So your tail goes all the way to the center of the earth. Okay? And that is meant to keep your spirit still from letting anybody in, letting anybody out, and making sure you come back to your body. So nothing's going to mess with your body or your spirit until you get back in your body. And then when you get back in your body, okay, so back to my scenario. I'm downstairs, I'm in the park, I'm talking to my angels, teachers, guides, loved ones, orishas, angels, cherubs, fairies, and it's time to come back. So I walk myself back to the tree. I get in the tree. I turn around. I come up the elevator, and my spirit, which is in the tree, walks back into my body. Because you got to remember, we're attached with that little silver cord, right? And it's always there till we decide to cross over. Okay? So now we're back in our body, and you can wake up. So I feel it's important to ground and to unground, because I have seen a couple of times in my life where people are still grounded and they're still talking to spirit, but they're walking around and people are thinking that they're psychotic. You know, I know that they're not psychotic, but other people don't know. You know, so to me it's all good, but I have seen some not nice things happen to people like that. So, what's next? Oh, okay. Okay, so I did all your questions that you guys had. Now, what was I going to talk about? Thank you for asking. Jewelry's going good. Life is going good. You know, as usual, you get older and you find these little bitty things out, and I say little bitty because it's really little bitty things. You know, you find out that you know, always have to spritz pee when you sneeze or cough or get up too fast. You know, things like that. But in the grand scheme of things, that is just nothing. It's nothing to worry about. Nothing, okay? Are you taking good care of yourself? Yes, I am. I'm eating good. Probably not getting as much exercise as I know I should. But I'm doing really good. I really can't complain. People have been helping me get, you know, more and more customers. So, hey, at least I'm paying all my rent. Yay. Working on getting some old bills paid, but you know, it's all good. It feels so good. And I know you youngsters won't understand this, at least till you're about 45. Mama was right. It does feel good to pay your bills. It feels so good. So good. Yes, it does. Because it's a nice feeling knowing I don't owe that anymore. So like right now, you hear me clicking and stuff. I am clicking away so that I can just pay all my bills and have a clear conscience, you know? And it feels so good. Like Nina Simone's song, and it feels so good. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, so I have 3 students now. Yay! And it feels really good to have people in your life that want to learn something different. And again, I am not the end all be all. I teach what my granny taught me, and then it's up to you to learn after that. Okay, it is. I can't do no more than I can do. Black onyx cabochon. Ooh, that's a good price. Let's get that. So in the broad scheme of things, you know, life is good and getting better. What can I say? What can I say, you know? Excuse me. So my 3 students, they're just doing so good. You guys are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. It's hard not to sit here and just smile. But it's really nice to be with people that want to learn something. And then by the same token, oh, chain. Sorry. That sounds good. Why don't we get some chain? And then people will be happy, and I can make people happy by adding chain to their order, because I don't have any nice chain, and I only like Figaro. Is that Figaro? It probably is if it's in my basket. Sorry. Yeah, I know I'm all over the place today, but I feel happy, 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 happy. Let's see if they have Figaro chain. Let's see. Do I get to see the whole picture or just that little inky dinky picture? I get to see the whole picture and it's not what I want. Ooh, $9 for, okay, I guess that's pretty good. Dang it. Let's see if they have my Figaro. My baby's doing good. Him and his honey got 3 kitties. They're so cute. Of course, everything's cute when it's little. I was cute when I was little. Look at me now. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So, you know, being a person that's getting older in human age, it's just so interesting. Every day. Every single day. Oh, no, I know what I needed more than that. Where's my basket? Here's my basket. I needed those. Oops, I can't say because the person that it's for is listening. Probably. Sorry, guys. You get to go shopping with me. Oh! They took off my Hello Kitty. Fudge. Come on, where is it? See, because I forgot the store that they came from, so I just leave it in my shopping basket. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I have 3 pages of shopping cart. Oops. Oh, well. Oh, points for $18 for a whole strand. Oops, never mind. Hopefully she didn't hear that. You guys know I can't keep a secret. Well, not when it's something good like this. Ooh, 18 gauge twisted wire. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't. I do need roundels because I want to make another. Okay, so I made an onyx one with roundels that looks so good. It reminded me of something like Doris Day would wear in Pillow Talk or something like that. Yeah. But now I want to make a roundels with smoky quartz pendant. I could use some more balls. Where are my points? There are my points. No, those are from China. Never mind. Fudge. Oh, see, now I gotta go look it up in my purchases, so I can order some more. Oh, that's a nice slab. Okay, Sasha, stay focused. See, I'm always good on focus. Like, what was I just talking about? Okay, so all the sons are doing good, thank God. Oh, I get to download my file I just bought. Yay. I got another tutorial. You guys are gonna love it. Yes, you are. Yay. I love buying tutorials. That's my new passion, is tutorials, so I can always create something new and exciting and different. And then you guys will say, oh, gee, you're getting so good. I have always been good, just so you know. Just saying. Let's go over to purchases and find, what am I going to put in purchases? I'll put amethyst. It feels so good to buy beads because it seems like forever since I bought beads. I mean, yeah, I just got that little bit, $20 yesterday, or day before yesterday. But when I talk about buying, I'm talking about like buying $300 worth. Just so you know. Oh, I wonder if she has another one of those. Sorry. Okay, here we are. I found it. Don't get up. Oh, see, it's her shop. I knew. Oh, you know what? I need to get another pyrite cube. Who did I want to give that to? I don't know. I forgot. Okay, what else was I going to tell you guys? See, this is what I get for not making a list. Mama always said you got to make lists. And I didn't make a list. I know. Shame, shame on Tosh Tosh. Okay, let me see if she wants to ask another question. Who is this? What size was that? I don't know. Didn't I put it on there? I thought I copied everything. I did. Well, it's your number. I don't remember what it was. Dang it. Yeah, that's good enough. Whatever. She's so cool. I love dealing with rock hounds. Oh, it's so wonderful. I tell you, life has just been so good. So good, so good, so good. So, I'm planning on moving next year. I don't know where yet. We all are still deciding, but it doesn't matter where. It's going to be cheap. And probably hot. So, I got to save to get me an air conditioning because Tasha don't do heat. She's so sweet. I love dealing with rock hounds. I tell you, next to sex people, they're the coolest people on earth. And I only say it like that because I don't know of any one sex person, the person that's really into sex, their sexuality, and can actually talk about it, that would be mean or, abuse your children or daughters and whatever. I just have never met anyone. And that's generally the stereotype about, people. Oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. No, they're not. No, boo-boo, you're wrong. I have never, ever, ever once met a person that was in the life of any fetish and was mean to them or mean to anybody. Oh, how sweet. Sorry. See, guys, I just work with me. What is your budget and what do you want? Because I know everybody can't afford $50, so just tell me what it is that you want. Just tell me. I'm happy to work with anybody. Anybody, really. Honest for true. Okay, so... Sorry, let me start making her thing while I'm talking to y'all. And I just ordered my more wire, so I'll have more wire in 3 days to finish making your other pendant, my dear. Okay, so anyway, next topic. When you change the things you look at, the things you look at change. Example, if you want me to be friends with somebody just because you're friends with them, or you don't want me to be friends with somebody just because you don't like them, it's crazy. Not gonna happen this lifetime. It's just not. I do whatever I need to do for healing reasons. I don't even have to like you, but if God says to do it, I have to do it. And if I walk my talk just like any other religious fanatic does, then I have to do it, right? Is that gonna, yeah, that's gonna go around. Okay. So, by walking my talk and in you asking me things, you have to know I'm only going to tell you from my perspective, right? Not anybody else's, because I don't speak for anybody but Tasha and whatever God tells me to, put in your ear, Oh, shoot, I forgot how that rap went already. Hang on. Now I gotta go find the pendant that she wanted. Sorry. Because, too many of us are out there just minding everybody else's business. Well, Tasha, I'm only going to like you if you hate this person too. Sorry, boo-boo, it doesn't work like that. I can like you. No, I can love you. I don't have to like you. And I don't have to like who you don't like. And I don't have to not like who you do like. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that's good. So that's 4. Oh gosh, do I have enough? I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I hope I do. I tell you, it's terrible. Just like when you get down to the last of your favorite anything and you're like, oh, I only have a little bit left. I wanted more coconut ice cream. I don't know. So, in life, we always want the other person to do and like and be and say whatever we want to do and like and be and say. Okay, I don't have enough wire to make this pendant in silver. Let me try to clean some of this crap off my desk and find some. And that's just not my type of hype. It's just not. Ain't gonna happen that way, boo-boo. Now, it's different if God tells me, hey, Tasha, stay away from that person because of thus or so. That's very different, okay? But in the past 2 years, that's only been one person God told me to stay away from, so. See, there's always more wire laying around. But you just got to get in where you fit in. You can't be, just liking somebody because so-and-so wants you to like them or whatever. You can't. You have to do what's best for you. Just like, any man, he's going to do, hopefully, whatever is best for his family. Not even for himself, but for his family. Then he will do whatever it takes to provide. So, same here. Goes the same for me, too. I got to do what's best for my spirit. Not yours. Not Hello Kitty's, but Tasha. Okay, so I don't care if you hate me because I didn't give you the answer that you wanted to hear. I don't care if you think I should only like the people that you like. I don't have time to think about that. That is so far beneath all my energy centers. It is. So far. I just don't even have time to think the thought. I do not, boo-boo. I do not. So sorry. See, Tosh, now if you would have... Never mind. Well, let's see if I got enough of this. So there's just, just like anything else in life, there's a point in your life where you say, okay, well, I'm gay. And I'm just finally going to tell my parents and the church. And, you stand the chance of them kicking you out or whatever, or whatever, or whatever. And that's just the chance you have to take if you love yourself enough to walk in your own shoes, right? Right. So if you love yourself enough to walk in your own shoes, not anybody else's, you do whatever it takes to be yourself, with yourself, for yourself, right? Damn. I cannot believe this. I need 4 of these and I only have 3.5. Let's see what I'm going to do, Tosh. Oh well, always a way. Always a way. So if I take these 2 and I take these 2, I could put those 2 in the middle and leave the outer 2 to be protective of the inside, guys. Oops, that's a little one. Not that one. So, are you going to stay scared and cower and say, oh, it's okay. This is all right. I don't need that much to eat, Tosh. Just give me two spoonfuls of mush. It's okay. No. You need 4 spoonfuls of mush to even think straight. Go to school. Survive. Please don't sell yourself short or anybody else. So you get in where you fit in, but if you don't fit in there, why are you staying stuck there? Because of somebody else wanting you to. That's silly. That's silly of you. And how dare you treat yourself so poorly? Really? In the past week, I have seen so many people just... Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know I beat up myself sometimes for not thinking as quickly as I could have. Okay? However, that don't last long. No, it don't. Because I love me some Tosh Tosh. Yes, I do. I love me some Tosh Tosh. And I'll always be true. Anyway, sorry. So, boys and girls, we just got to do the best we can. And generally telling the truth when the truth needs to be told is doing the best you can. Now, I understand a lot of you young ones, or even a lot of you older ones who are still scared of mama and daddy, don't want to tell the truth. Generally, in the long run of things, you end up hurting yourself. Some guy, oh, well, I can't tell my wife I had an affair. Do you really think she doesn't know? She knows. Trust me, she knows. Yeah, she does. You're fooling yourself if you think otherwise. So am I going to use 28 or am I going to use... Oh, I could use... I have 26. Let's try some 26, huh? Let's do something different. Where's my 26? I don't know. It's in my new bucket. Not 28. Don't want to kill myself. That 28, boy, is no joke. See, but I like the 24 because it stands out. Let's stick with the 24. Because when you have a smaller base wire and even smaller yet wrapping wire, you could really see the detail really good. And I want it to stand out. So we'll see. We'll see. Was I going to use 26? Alright, we'll give it a go. We'll just try something new, won't we? Okay, so, oh, that candle smells so good. I love my party light candles. Sorry, I want to hurry up and order tonight, so hopefully they'll ship it tomorrow. Oops. And this is the part that the cats love. Anyway, so, you know, guys, just mind your own business and leave everybody else's alone. You know, because you don't have to go to God for me, or whatever source you believe in. You don't have to do nothing for me at all. Just like I don't have to do nothing for you. So that's why I just keep my nose clean. I'll stay out of your business. If you want to be up in mine, I don't care. I don't care. I don't pay your rent and you don't pay mine. So fuck it. I don't care. Now when you want to get up in my business and think I should think how you think, you're crazy. It's not going to happen. Especially if you want me to hate somebody that you hate because you hate them. Not going to happen. I'm going to like and bless whoever I need to like and or bless. I don't even need to like them. But I do need to bless them. You know? So, let's get started. La 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 la. Sorry, that song's been ping-ponging in my head for 2 days. That's about it. That's good enough. But really, just look on life. Don't you think if you just shut up and mind your own business and then did that to others, eventually others would do that to you and stay out of your business and stop. Well, I don't want to say that on my channel, but telling mistruths about you and minding your business instead of theirs, you know? Easy enough to do. It really is. It's easy enough to do. Trust me, I've done it for years. I will let you mind your own business and I'll mind Tasha's. Sure, why not? Stay out of trouble. There's no he said, she said. What did they call it? Drama. No drama. None. Now I can create drama for myself, by myself, with myself. But why would I even want to do that? I want to have a good, happy, prosperous life. You know? I don't want to be, okay, I'll be your friend if you do this for me. No. No, no, boo-boo. Not happening. Ever. See, just like life, the beginning is always the hardest part. Because now I know how to stay far away from stupid. Anybody. 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 And I don't even need to say, if you don't get the link to this, because this isn't for anybody in particular. I'm just talking to my sons, really. And to the person who asked the questions at the beginning of this video. But yeah, usually when you mind your own business and just try to do good for others, my life is a piece of cake. It really, is. And yes, I lived on the farm and I did not like it too much. But you know what? I can't be a cop-out and blame other people for my life. A lot of people do that, you know. They want to get mad and say, oh, well, you did this to me and you did that to me. It's because of you. No. You're fully grown. You had choices to make and you made your choices. Now sleep in your own bed. Because my ass is too big for you to be sleeping with me. So, you know, boys and girls, and getting back to just being truthful. And I know sometimes we don't always want to be truthful to our boss or to this or to that or whatever. Just trust me, it's just easier in the long run just to tell the truth. It really is. Really is, darling. It really is. I cannot believe I ran out of 18 gauge square wire so fast. Seems like I just had 4 rolls yesterday. Well, yesterday for me was, what, 3 weeks ago, and I made probably, I don't know, 25 pendants in that time or something. I don't know. But you know, it really is just as easy to do right as it is to do wrong, as Mama would say. You have a choice. Make the choice and then live with your decision. You don't need to blame other people. But anyway, moving on. So, ow. My baby, as you know, has a brand new tank, and she's all nice and cozy wozy, spread almost out full 9 feet, and sleeping good, thank God. Oh, I'm so happy. Met some really nice people on Craigslist, and it was great. And Marcy took me on over, helped me bring it home, helped me go get a top made. Paid for the top to be made. Oh my God, I had no idea plastics were so expensive. But anyway, it's all good. And my baby has a tank, a bigger tank. So I am happy, baby's happy, everybody's happy. Life is good. I'm good, you're good. And you know, the closer you stick to your spirit and the reason why you're here, and stop causing drama for others. I mean, because you know, a lot of you out there like, oh, my boss, oh, my husband, oh, my this. Leave them alone. What are you doing? What are you doing to cause shit? Why are you stirring up shit? If you don't have nothing else better to do, I could give you something to do, as Mama would say. And you know I love my mama. No matter how wrong she is, I still love my mama. Always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. You remember that? Okay, you're too young to remember that. Anyways, so, you know, keep your nose clean. Mind your own damn business. Leave other people alone. And I can promise you, all those things you said you wanted will come into being. Now, we're not going to talk about karma, because you know I don't necessarily believe in that word, because at this stage in my life, all I do is put out good. So I don't even need to think about that word or a sin or a, what do you call it? What's the name of that movie, The Secret? It's not no secret. You get what you are. You get what you are. So if you're a person full of drama, that's all you get. So don't complain about it. Stop being a dramatic person. And then you won't collect drama. There you go. I don't have no drama. I don't have no beef with nobody. Nobody. Well, I did have a little tiff with my sister last week, but you know, I don't care. She's entitled to her fucked up opinion. Well, she is. And I just said, I love you. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Where'd that come from? Oh. Yahoo Instant Message. Bye-bye. 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 Sorry. But you know, she has a right to think and do whatever she needs to think and do. And that's okay with me. It's just sad that it's not okay with her that I want to think and do whatever I want to think and do. because she wants me to think like her. So that's why I started talking about this earlier in the video, but enough of that. I hope that you are being really good to yourself. Go have a nice big fat bowl of low-calorie ice cream or fruit or whatever it is you eat at nighttime when you crave sweets or whatever. And just be good to you. You know, stop by, take my Angels Teachers Guides course, stop by tashastuck.com and buy yourself a nice piece of jewelry for you and your honey buns. Just let me know what's in your budget. If you can't afford whatever's on the shelves, I don't have a problem being good to people because people are so good to me. Yes, indeedy. So, hey, life is so freaking good. And it's only gonna get better. Mo better, mo better. You know, I'm gonna just try something. Is this the one? No. Okay, it's this one. Is it? No. Where's my other one? Oh, fudge. What was that? Sorry. Got my wire measurements all mixed up. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, we'll just let it be. Let me see how that looks. Well, see, actually it looks good. I just wanted it to look mo better, mo better, mo better. It's all good. And I hope that you are being good to yourself and loving on yourself and stop letting people drag you down just because they want somebody to be down with. You know? And if you do that, I'll still keep praying for you. I don't love you, but I like you. No, I don't like you, but I love you. Yeah, that one. And I'll keep praying for you, and life goes on, you know? For real, because, you know, it ain't hurting me. You're going to do whatever you think is best for yourself. Even though we both know it's not, and you're going to keep it pushing, boo-boo. And that's okay. So, let me see if she had any other questions. Oops. Nope, she didn't. Okay, good. Well, you guys, go be good to yourself. And next time I'm actually going to make a list of everything that I wanted to talk about. Because I forgot. So thanks for sitting here making jewelry with me. I appreciate it. I love you. Go love yourself. Go be good to yourself. I will talk to you later. I have a reading to get to right now. Oops. I'm a couple of minutes behind schedule. But I know that she won't mind because she knows Spirit comes first, which means this video came first, even though I didn't remember everything Spirit told me to tell you. But I do love you. Go have a nice day. And remember, you are the light of the candle. I'll talk to you soon. This is Tasha with TashasTouch.com and theangels.us. Have a nice evening.